The mighty cashew, a nutritional powerhouse. Cashews are more than just a tasty snack. They are packed with essential nutrients. These creamy nuts are a good source of protein. They're full of healthy fats, fiber, and vitamins. Cashews even have important minerals like iron, magnesium, and zinc. People around the world love cashews. They enjoy them in different ways. You can eat them raw, roasted, or salted. Cashews are great in sweet and savory dishes. They add a satisfying crunch to stir-fries and salads. They bring a creamy texture to desserts and sauces. These versatile nuts are more than just delicious. They are a valuable global commodity. The cashew market is a fascinating world. It involves farmers, traders, processors, and consumers across continents. Let's explore this incredible journey. We will uncover the story of the cashew, from its origins to its place in the global market. From Brazil to the world, the cashew's journey. The cashew tree is native to Brazil. It's a tropical tree. It thrives in warm climates. Portuguese colonists in the 16th century discovered the cashew. They quickly realized its potential. The Portuguese took cashew nuts to other parts of the world. They introduced them to India and East Africa. The cashew tree adapted well to these regions. It found similar climates. It flourished in its new homes. Over centuries, cashew cultivation spread. It reached Southeast Asia and other parts of the tropics. Today, several countries are major cashew producers. These include India, Vietnam, and Côte d'Ivoire. The cashew's journey is a testament to its resilience. It shows how a humble nut from South America became a global phenomenon. Cashews today, a global craze. The global appetite for cashews is huge. Demand keeps increasing. Health-conscious consumers appreciate their nutritional value. Chefs around the world love their versatility. The cashew market is dynamic. It responds to trends and challenges. Factors like climate change, production costs, and consumer demand shape the industry. This guide will delve into the fascinating world of cashews. We'll explore the history, trends, and major players in this global market. Get ready to discover the journey of this incredible nut. Early days, cashews in Brazil. The cashew tree, native to Brazil, thrives in warm, tropical climates. Indigenous people were the first to recognize the cashew's potential. They used every part of the cashew plant. The cashew apple is a fleshy, pear-shaped fruit. The nut hangs below the fruit. It's encased in a hard shell. The shell contains a caustic oil. Portuguese colonists were intrigued by this unique plant. They saw its potential as a food source and a cash crop. The Portuguese began to cultivate cashews on plantations. Sailing east, cashews reach India. The Portuguese, known for their seafaring prowess, saw an opportunity to spread the cashew's reach. They carried cashew nuts on their voyages across the globe. One of their key destinations was India. India, with its warm climate and fertile soil, proved to be an ideal environment for cashew cultivation. The Portuguese introduced cashew trees to the southwestern state of Goa, which was under their colonial rule at the time. The cashew tree adapted remarkably well to the Indian terrain. It flourished in the coastal regions, where the climate and soil conditions mirrored its native Brazil. Indian farmers embraced this new crop. They integrated it into their existing agricultural practices. The cashew's popularity in India grew rapidly. It wasn't just a novelty from a distant land, it became a part of the local cuisine and culture. Section 3. African roots, cashews thrive in new soil. The Portuguese also recognized the agricultural potential of their colonies in Africa. They saw similarities in climate and terrain between Brazil and parts of East Africa. This led them to introduce cashew trees to countries like Mozambique and Tanzania. Just like in India, the cashew tree adapted well to the African soil. It thrived in the warm, humid climate of East Africa, and soon cashew plantations began to emerge across the region. The cultivation of cashews in Africa had a significant impact on local communities. It provided a new source of income and sustenance. The cashew nut, with its long shelf life, became a valuable trade commodity. The successful introduction of cashews to Africa is another example of how this versatile nut traveled the world. From its origins in Brazil, the cashew tree had found new homes and new communities that embraced its potential. Cashews go global, a nut's tale. From its humble beginnings in Brazil, the cashew had embarked on an incredible journey across continents. Transported by Portuguese ships, the cashew tree found fertile ground in India and Africa. It adapted to new environments and became a part of diverse cultures. The cashew's journey wasn't just about geographical expansion, it was about cultural exchange. As the nut traveled, it became integrated into local cuisines and traditions. In India, cashews became a staple in sweets and savory dishes. In Africa, they were enjoyed roasted, salted, or ground into pastes. The global journey of the cashew is a testament to its resilience, adaptability, and the power of human curiosity. What began as a local Brazilian nut had transformed into a global commodity, connecting people and cultures through its unique flavor and versatility. Cashew craze demand keeps growing. The world loves cashews. Demand for these creamy nuts is higher than ever. People everywhere are snacking on them. They're using them in more recipes too. Why are cashews so popular? They're tasty and versatile, of course, but there's more to it than that. People are more health conscious these days. They like that cashews are packed with nutrients. The growing middle class in developing countries is also a big factor. As people have more money, they can afford to buy more cashews. This trend is expected to continue. Get ready for a cashew boom. This growing demand is good news for cashew-producing countries. It means more jobs and income for farmers and workers, but it also presents challenges. The industry needs to find ways to keep up with demand. It's a delicate balance. Cashew powerhouses. Who's growing all these nuts? Several countries dominate the global cashew market. They are the big players in the cashew world. These nations have the right climate and soil. They've also invested in cashew production. Vietnam is the current king of cashews. It produces a huge amount of nuts every year. India is another major player. It has a long history of cashew cultivation. Then there's Côte d'Ivoire in West Africa. It's a rising star in the cashew world. Other important producers include Benin, Tanzania, and Indonesia. These countries are responsible for feeding the world's cashew craving. They work hard to grow, harvest, and process these delicious nuts. It's a massive global effort. From tree to table. The cashew's transformation. Getting cashews from the tree to your table is a long journey. It's a fascinating process that involves many steps. It all starts with harvesting. Workers carefully pluck ripe cashew apples from the trees. They then separate the nuts from the fruits. This is done manually, often by women. Next comes the shelling process. The hard outer shell of the cashew nut needs to be removed. This is a delicate step because the shell contains a caustic oil that can burn the skin. Once shelled, the cashews are graded and sorted by size and quality. They are then steamed to loosen the thin skin surrounding the nut. Finally, they're dried, roasted, and packaged for shipping. It's a labor-intensive process that requires skill and care, but the result is a delicious and nutritious nut that's enjoyed worldwide. The future of cashews. What's next? The global cashew market is always changing. It faces challenges and opportunities, but one thing is certain: cashews are here to stay. Climate change is a major concern. Cashew trees need specific weather conditions to thrive. Changes in rainfall and temperature can affect yields. The industry also needs to address labor issues. Cashew processing is often done manually. Workers need fair wages and safe working conditions. Despite these challenges, the future of cashews looks bright. Demand is strong, new markets are emerging, and innovation is happening at every stage of the supply chain. From sustainable farming practices to high-tech processing techniques, the industry is adapting. This will ensure that we can continue to enjoy these delicious and nutritious nuts for years to come. Cashew trading, a global marketplace. Cashews are a global commodity. They are traded on international markets. It's a complex system. It involves buyers and sellers from all over the world. The prices of cashews can fluctuate. They go up and down. This is due to several factors. These include supply and demand, weather conditions, and global events. Trading cashews involves risks. Prices can change quickly. Buyers and sellers need to be savvy. They need to understand the market. Despite the risks, the cashew trade is booming. Demand is high. Countries are eager to import these tasty nuts. This creates opportunities for cashew-producing nations. The big players importing nations fuel the demand. Some countries are cashew giants, while others are major consumers, driving global demand. These importing nations play a crucial role in the cashew trade. The United States is a cashew-loving nation. It's one of the biggest importers globally. European countries are also big cashew fans. They import large quantities every year. China and the Middle East are emerging as important importers. This trend is set to continue in the coming years. The cashew industry is evolving. It's not just about selling raw cashews anymore. Companies are getting creative. They are adding value to their products. Roasted and flavored cashews are increasingly popular. People love the added taste. Popular flavors include salted, honey-roasted, and chili lime. Cashew butter is another hit. It's a healthy and delicious alternative to peanut butter. People spread it on toast. They use it in smoothies and desserts. Cashew milk is gaining traction among health-conscious consumers. It's a plant-based alternative to dairy milk. It's lactose-free and vegan-friendly. These value-added products are attracting new customers. They're boosting the cashew industry. Innovation is key to keeping the market exciting. Consumers are becoming more ethical. They care about where their food comes from. They want to know that it's produced responsibly. Fair trade is gaining momentum in the cashew industry. It ensures that farmers receive fair prices for their products. It promotes sustainable farming practices. Consumers are willing to pay a premium for fair trade cashews. They know that their purchase is making a difference. It supports farmers and their communities. Sustainability is also crucial. The cashew industry needs to protect the environment. This means using water and resources wisely. It means minimizing waste. Ethical sourcing and sustainability are becoming increasingly important. Consumers are demanding it. The cashew industry is responding. It's a positive development for everyone involved. Cashew trees are sensitive. They need specific weather to grow. Climate change is bringing new challenges. Farmers are worried. Rising temperatures can harm cashew trees. They need just the right amount of heat. Too much heat can damage the delicate flowers. This means fewer cashews. Rainfall patterns are changing too. Cashew trees need a balance of rain and sunshine. Droughts and floods can damage crops. This affects yields. Climate change is a serious threat to the cashew industry. Farmers need help to adapt. New farming techniques can make trees more resilient. Scientists are also working on climate-smart solutions. They are developing drought-resistant cashew varieties. This will help secure the future of cashews. Section 2. Price ups and downs, the cashew roller coaster. The price of cashews can be unpredictable. It's like a roller coaster ride. Prices go up and down. This creates uncertainty for everyone. Several factors influence cashew prices. Supply and demand play a big role. When the supply is low and demand is high, prices rise. Weather events can also impact prices. A drought in a major cashew-producing country can cause a global shortage. This drives up prices. Economic factors matter too. Changes in currency exchange rates and global trade policies can affect cashew prices. These price fluctuations make it challenging for farmers and traders. They never know for sure how much they will earn. Stable prices are essential for a healthy cashew market. Section 3. Working conditions. Making cashew processing fair. Cashew processing is labor-intensive. It involves many steps. Workers often face difficult conditions. Fair treatment is essential. Shelling cashews is a tough job. The shells contain a caustic oil. Workers need proper protective gear to avoid skin irritation and burns. Many cashew processing facilities are located in developing countries. Labor laws and enforcement may be weak. This can lead to exploitation. Fair wages and safe working conditions are crucial. Consumers are demanding better treatment for cashew workers. Certifications like fair trade are gaining importance. They ensure ethical sourcing and fair labor practices in the cashew industry. Looking ahead, the cashew industry faces challenges, but it also has opportunities. The future of cashews depends on innovation and sustainability. Climate change requires urgent action. Farmers need support to adapt. Sustainable farming practices can make cashew trees more resilient. Technology can improve efficiency and sustainability. New processing techniques can reduce waste and improve working conditions. Consumer demand for ethical and sustainable products is growing. This presents an opportunity for the cashew industry to differentiate itself. By embracing fair trade, sustainable practices and innovation, the cashew industry can thrive. This will ensure a brighter future for cashew farmers, workers and consumers worldwide. From its humble beginnings in Brazil, the cashew has become a global sensation. It's a testament to this nut's adaptability. The cashew has traveled far and wide. It has found new homes in different corners of the world. We've explored the cashew's journey. It started with indigenous Brazilians. They were the first to recognize its potential. Then came the Portuguese, who spread the cashew to other lands. Today, the cashew industry is thriving. It's a multi-billion-dollar market. Millions of people depend on it for their livelihoods. From farmers to traders to processors, the cashew connects us all. The cashew's success is a combination of factors. Its creamy texture and unique flavor have made it a favorite snack. Its nutritional value has earned it a place in healthy diets. And its versatility in cooking has made it a chef's favorite. The cashew industry, like any other, faces challenges. Climate change is a major threat. Fluctuating prices create uncertainty, and ensuring fair labor practices is an ongoing effort. But the future of cashews is far from bleak. The growing global demand for these nuts presents an opportunity. Consumers are becoming more discerning. They want ethical and sustainable products. This demand for responsible sourcing is driving positive change. Fair trade practices are gaining traction. Sustainable farming techniques are being adopted. Technology is improving efficiency and reducing waste. The cashew industry is adapting. It's finding new ways to thrive in a changing world. And as consumers, we have the power to support these positive changes. Next time you reach for a handful of cashews, take a moment to appreciate this incredible nut. Remember its journey from a tropical tree to your pantry. Cashews are not just delicious, they're packed with nutrients. They're a good source of protein, healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Adding cashews to your diet is a tasty way to boost your health. Enjoy cashews in countless ways. Snack on them raw or roasted. Add them to trail mixes, stir-fries, and salads. Use cashew butter in smoothies and desserts. Explore the world of cashew milk and cashew-based cheeses. The cashew is a versatile and nutritious gift from nature. So go ahead, crunch on a few cashews and savor the goodness.